there, people of the grid. Good morning. So we started out this morning freezing cold, minus 22 degrees Celsius. I'm going to convert that because it is seriously cold.
It's just winter.
Yeah, it's the coldest I think we've had it this winter so far.
No, we were in the minus 30s in November for a couple days.
Really?
Yeah. I think so anyway. I think so.
We're doing a road trip today. We've got some Christmas presents that we got to drop off that they were for a fundraiser for Melissa's band camp.
Yeah.
So we sold a bunch to family and we're going to drop one off. And that means road trip. We're heading out of town. It's going to be about a 3-4 hour round trip. And in the freezing cold. So it's warmed up a little bit. You saw on the dash there, it's minus 17 degrees Celsius now, which is still really, really cold. So we charged up the car to full. We loaded up our teas. And we're heading out. It's the beginning of my Christmas vacation.
Yay.
Yay.
He's off until January.
That's right. Alright, for those of you new to the Tesla part of this channel, if you're doing a road trip or if you're doing a trip in the winter with a Tesla, pretty much any electric car this will apply to. What you want to do is you want to start out with a warm battery. So if you have a heated garage, good for you. You're going to start out with a warm battery. If you don't have a heated garage, which we don't, the closest you can come to a warm battery is to charge it up to the point before you leave, which is exactly what I did. I charged it up to 90% overnight, and then this morning I told it to charge to 100% so that we would hop in the car while the battery was still charging. I think it got to like 99%. And then we hit the road with a battery that's warmish. The other thing I did is before we were about to leave, about a half an hour prior, I just turned on the car's heat to warm up the cabin. That way you start off with a warm vehicle and you don't have to waste energy out of the battery heating up the cabin. The cabin's warm, we've got the seat heaters running, so they're warm, and we're barely using any power from the main battery to keep Tammy warm mostly.
I don't like being cold.
I'm good, but
again, I think I should live somewhere warm.
I think we should leave somewhere warm too. And based on our research, Florida, we're giving you a big thumbs up. Texas, we're giving you a big thumbs up. California, sorry. I love California, but Florida and Texas got it going on. What else? We're going to see if we can make it. I think we're going to have to charge probably somewhere on our way home just because it's really cold. I've got the Thule box on top, and we're not going to go slow.
He never does. He goes the speed limit better now, though, because the car controls that. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, autopilot helps me drive the speed limit.
It doesn't go any slower.
Yeah, oh well. Oh, and we're going to book the car in for service. That'll be like tomorrow, though. Mañana.
Because of, the noise.
Because of the noise. Well, it's getting a little colder as we get away from the city. We're at, now it just dropped to minus 21. It's pretty much almost what it was early this morning. It's frigid out here. We're toasty in the car. Just wearing my my light jacket and a t-shirt. And I'm toasty warm. Are you toasty warm, girlfriend?
Of course I'm warm. Otherwise I'd be complaining.
There you go. That's why it's hard to tell, because you're always complaining. Isn't that amazing? The sun here is so bright. Sky, we got clear blue sky. If you didn't know any better, you would think this is a beautiful summer day in Calgary. It's one of the nice things about living out here in the prairies. In the prairie provinces, we get lots of sky and lots of sun. One province over in British Columbia, it's like Seattle weather. It gets cloudy, it gets rainy, misty, gray all the time. They don't get to see as much sun as we do here, and we get to see a lot of it. So even in the freezing cold of winter, this is a nice thing. We still get our vitamin D, which is really good.
We see the sun when it shines, but we get much shorter days.
We do get
Like
shorter days, yeah.
By 5 o'clock here, right now, it's dark.
Yeah.
And it's dark at 8. Like the sun's coming up at 8 a.m. and going down at 5 p.m.
Yeah, up at 8, down at 5.
We
But
have great sun. It's just a little short.
when's winter solstice? December 24th? It's going to change around, right?
December 21st.
Days start getting longer.
Yeah.
Car's doing really good. It's in the winter you're going to go through more battery. It's just the way it is because the battery's working to keep warm and it's not as efficient. But
now we're working to keep the interior of the car warm.
Oh yeah, like I'm actually hot. I'm thinking of taking my coat off.
I'm good.
You're good?
My seat's on too.
Yeah, I'm going to turn mine off. Alrighty, so far so good. Was a nice visit, hey?
Yeah, it was.
Stop sign. Pit stopped and saw our sister-in-law and dropped off some stuff. That one tray of dessert tray thing, we had that since summer.
Somebody's birthday.
Yeah, she had brought it out with cupcakes. That was good.
Cupcakes for his birthday.
And while we were there, we charged a little bit, so we've got, I don't know if we got enough to make it home.
Yes,
I think,
we do.
I don't know.
Otherwise, maybe I'll get down food.
We may have to stop in little town of Okotoks.
Why not High River?
Okotoks. It's High River. Oh yeah, High River has a charger. Yeah, so we may stop over there. We'll see. Depends how it goes. It's gotten a little warmer, but it's funny out here because it fluctuates by about 5 degrees. On our way out, it actually dropped back to what it was early this morning, and then 10-15 minutes later, it warmed up again. So, I don't know. But the car's running great. We're toasty warm. Tammy's not complaining. Life is good. Thank you. You too. Picked up some food. We are running a little low on charge, so we're in the town of High River, and we're gonna go charge up and have some lunch because we haven't had lunch today, and it's already like 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we're gonna watch some Lost in Space because I downloaded those to my iPad Pro.
Maybe you can stay awake at this time of day to watch it.
You know what? It's the worst thing. At the end of the day, I'm on the couch. It's comfy. I'm warm. I just want to crash.
I understand.
And I do crash.
You do.
And then
I watch ahead.
I wake up every 10 minutes, and then Tammy goes without me watching the show, which is really rude.
I don't know he's sleeping.
It's really rude.
I don't want to miss it.
And
I'm invested.
And then I wake up, and then she's got to rewind like half an hour.
Yep.
And then I fall asleep in 10 minutes, and then she's got to rewind another.
I watch more movies like 3 times when he's only seen them once.
You get your money's worth, babe.
Yeah, I do.
So where we're headed right now is in the town of High River. There's a PV Mart, and they've got a public charger there. So we're going to plug in probably for...
We're going to pray it works. Sometimes in small
That's the
towns
thing.
they
It's
don't.
got to work. Otherwise, we're going over to Okotoks, and that'll be tight like a tiger.
Yeah.
So I see the box.
There is another charger here in town, but they say it's slow.
We'll let you know. Stay tuned. that's good news. It's a 68 amp, which is,
That's pretty epic, actually.
That is pretty epic, because that means we only need like less than half an hour.
The one in Okotoks is a 70
It's
amp
an
as
80.
well. Oh, it's an 80. Nice.
It's an 80. And so here's the thing. If you have an older Tesla like we do, this one, the Light Runner, we have twin chargers. I call them twin turbochargers. Each charger in the car can handle 40 amps to dump into the battery. So when we ordered the car, we ordered an extra charger because I was thinking we'll probably start seeing these bigger chargers and I want to be able to use them. So we can take in the full feed out of this charger.
The challenge is, like, a lot of chargers they only do half of that.
Yeah, because these aren't cheap to deploy for businesses and municipalities, they buy them typically in like 40 amp
40,
chargers, 30 to 40. Those are the most common, which is why the Model X can take in 72, I think, kilowatts.
Yeah, that's it.
But the new Model 3s and the Model Ys, I think they can only take 50 kilowatts per hour, if I'm not mistaken, out of a public charger. Supercharging, they can go right up to whatever Tesla can ram into the car. But with public charging, I think the S's or the Ys and the 3s are limited to 50 amps. But we can go to a full 80 in this bad boy, which is awesome.
Yeah, just finding the charger that supports that stuff.
So what'd you get for lunch there, baby?
I got sweet potato fries.
Sweet potato fries and a mama burger.
A matzo burger. Oh, it better not
Is it
be
a mom?
It better be a matzo burger. Yeah, it's a matzo burger. I'm not a fan of the mama.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I got a teen
Haven't had
burger.
this in
I got a
forever,
teen
so I'm
burger
excited.
because I'm a teen. Sun's already gone down, so we're charging. That's the problem with this spot. I remember from before now. It starts off at a nice high rate, and then there's something wrong with the wiring or the cable, and it drops the charge rate. So we went from 68 amps down to 51 amps, which is not bad. Here's kind of how I look at how long do we need to wait, or how much more do I need before I can carry on to get home. So according to Nav, we need another 43 kilometers to get ourselves to the house. And right now we've got 61 kilometers. So based on this, you would think, yeah, I'm pretty good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for doubling that. So if I need 43 to get home, I'm going to charge to about 85, 86. And doing that, I've got like a perfect safety buffer. I know we'll be able to get home if I've got twice the rated range is what I need. So we'll take it up to 85 or 86. We're on the last episode of Lost in Space. We still have 43 minutes, so we'll be ready to go probably before the movie's done, but it's going good. It's sad because we're on the last episode. I can barely see you there, Tammy. Well, there you go, people of the grid. We made it home safe and sound. A little lower than I wanted to be on the remaining range left, but if you do the speed limit, you're going to get in with what the car tells you. We made it home with, was it 5% or 4?
I think 5.
I think it was 5. The car said we were going to get here with 4, so we actually gained a percentage on the way here, which was nice. And that's just by driving, non-aggressively, which is really hard to do.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's hard for Mike to do.
It is.
It's not hard for me to do.
I'm a race car driver. I can't do the speed limit. Anyways, I did for a little bit. I haven't told you I'm a race car driver.
No, you haven't told me that you break the law.
Break the law is...
No.
It's not breaking the law. Well, technically. I have special training. Enough of that. Change the subject. Time to go. We've got to have some dinner. We're hungry. Hope you guys are doing good. If you're doing a Tesla road trip in the winter, heat up the car before you go so the battery's warm. Heat up the cabin before you go so you're not using your battery power. And then
Drive good.
Drive conservatively, and you will get to where you're going just like we did. We finished off the last season of Lost in Space. It was awesome.
Yeah, I can't believe the whole family died.
I like when they end it properly, and they ended it properly. I don't know if there's going to be another season. I hope so, because it's a great series.
Melissa just gave me the dirtiest look because they haven't finished watching.
You didn't.
You guys have a good night. Mike, are out.